Well, our favorite middle aged couple was spotted out, and this time in Jamaica, looking so fresh, sun kissed. The both of them looked amazing, and they're out there for the Bob Marley premiere. So we have Harry wearing this kind of black suit, white open collared shirt, very relaxed, but looks well put together. He looks at ease, he looks confident, he looks happy, he just looks fresh. I mean, they look good. And then you have Meghan to compliment him in this black ensemble, very minimalist yet extravagant at the same time. And she pairs it with simple gold earrings and her signature slick back bun with not a hair out of place. And seeing them arrive, it was just like, okay, look at y'all. And I find it interesting, all the theories. You never really know what's going on. It's all speculation, but people were saying possibly she didn't go to the Legends of Aviation Awards last week because one of her children were sick. So it could be that the kids are better. And let's be clear, this is a planned situation. Okay, going to a premiere, booking your trips to Jamaica and everything like that. I'm sure that didn't just happen within this week and a half of us hearing about his family being unwell, Charles and Catherine. So I really, even though I'm already seeing it, I'm just like, you guys are so. It feels like I'm in a Twilight Zone. Like, it really does. And then seeing these, I saw this article, I think it was like the Daily Mail, talking about how online people are trolling Catherine and the hatred is so vicious and she doesn't deserve this. And I'm like, y'all have been doing this to Meghan for years. The exact thing that you're saying is so vicious and unkind and trolling that people are doing to Catherine in this situation because nobody really believes it is the same thing you all have been doing to Meghan Markle for literal years and will not let up. It's I really feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. This is a planned situation, them going to this premiere. Yet somehow people are thinking they went to this premiere to spite Harry's family being unwell. It's madness. It's so crazy. But they look like they've had a great time. We got a lot of videos from different publications, especially Entertainment Tonight. That was where I first saw it. And yeah, this skirt that she's wearing, it's like so simple and so minimalist because it's like there's not a lot going on the top, but the skirt is so extravagant and like billowing out. And like when she walks, it kind of seems to glide. I think it's beautiful. Of course, I've seen people saying that it was like not fitting for a movie premiere, but I think that it fit in nicely. It wasn't over the top because the accessories and the hair was very low key. So I think it was done well. And I just like how they complimented each other and watching their body language. They really did not stop being connected. Like they constantly were holding hands. um, they looked very comfortable and at ease in each other's presence and PDA, like touching of each other and stuff, like showing that affection. And it's just so different from what we have seen from Catherine and William. It truly is. And now they're in this situation with all types of speculation going on. And the last we saw of their interactions weren't that great. And they just seemed, they looked cold. And then in retrospect, well, in comparison, we have Harry and Meghan who just look fresh, sun kissed, and lively, and warm. It's just so interesting. And now, if they're slimmed down working royals and Charles and Catherine being out of commission, like, I could see where Harry and Meghan definitely could have helped in a lot of ways. It's sad it didn't go down like that, but it's just crazy the difference. And I was seeing clips of when Meghan and Harry, obviously them being in Jamaica versus Catherine and William being in Jamaica when they went on like one of their tours, and I'm just like, oh my god, this cannot be real. Like, this. Like, and it's so strange because a lot of people don't see what I see. Like online, I see it, but like in my comments and like people who typically watch these videos, they don't see what I see. They are very much on like thinking Meghan's a narcissist. She's horrible. Like, it's so interesting that I see it from a different way. And I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. We're all that, you know, all of our opinions are valid. It's just so interesting how we can see things the exact opposite ways.
And we are moving on, and we intend to attain in short order our development goals and fulfill our true ambitions and destiny as an independent, developed, prosperous country.
Thank you, Media.
Look, all I'm saying, you can see it for yourselves. The contrast between the two couples is astounding. It is astounding. It really does feel like Kate and William are just a little bit dated and need to come up with the times here in 2024. You know what I mean? And for the people saying, oh, Meghan was overdressed in a ball gown, okay, I hope you saw the picture of Kate in a full-on gold sparkly dress at the James Bond premiere. So anything Meghan does, people are going to take issue with. They're calling this situation insensitive with them even going to the premiere. But she didn't go to the aviation awards. You know, she made that sacrifice, but gets no grace for that. Waited a week. They go to Jamaica to a premiere, and it's an issue. They love to hate her. They love to hate her, and that's never going to change. I've like got that in my mind, and the root of it is very, very deep. And I know that people think that she's a narcissist and that she's like worse than Prince Andrew, apparently. Apparently. Like, Meghan Markle is worse than Prince Andrew and is deserving of everything. All the hate, all the vile things that are said about her, the obsession. She's worse than Prince Andrew. It's incredible to me, because he doesn't get that same attention. It would be different if you guys who hate Meghan also hated Andrew on that same level and gave that same attention. I would understand it a little bit more, but you don't. So it's perplexing. It's definitely perplexing. And I don't know what's going on, because now we get People magazine coming out with their article about the Princess of Wales' health and how royal aides were shocked and caught off guard. We have the Mirror coming out with this really strange article. The headline at first stated Kate Middleton, your best friend 1 minute and worst enemy the next, expert claims. Okay, what does that mean? That was literally the article headline. A royal expert has claimed Kate and William have mood swings. So they like. Is the media turning on Kate and William because they think this whole story about abdominal surgery is just a bunch of hogwash? So now they're making these dang old articles talking about she's your friend 1 minute and your enemy the next? After literally bashing Meghan because they think that she was connected to this book, which named her the Princess of Wales in a draft, apparently, that Piers Morgan let everybody know about, but somehow that's Meghan's fault. Yet they're making articles now saying that she's moody as hell and can be your friend 1 minute and an enemy your next, and then an enemy the next. That's two-faced. They're calling the princess like, oh my gosh, it's just crazy seeing all this go down. And I kind of took a day after, Harry and Meghan had their appearance in Jamaica because I wanted to really take in everything that I was seeing, and it's bad. It is the way that they get blamed for everything, Harry and Meghan, it is completely asinine. It really is. It's Twilight Zone-ish. It truly is. So that's enough about them. I mean, it's going to be what it is. We're going to see what's happening with the Princess of Wales. We'll see if she gets any more visits as she's in the clinic for her lengthy recovery. It's all very strange. I saw one article saying that, the media and press were only allowed out front of the hospital one day. But the paparazzi do what the paparazzi fucking want. They think they care if someone says, oh, you can only be out here one day. And if we had seen, if the kids have visited, if any of the family have visited, any of that happening, the paparazzi would have got it. And we would know. Unless they are really doing some backdoor shit and secretively visiting her, then okay, but why not do that throughout the whole stay of her recovery and instead make one day and make a show of it by showing up in an Audi, you driving yourself to go see your wife 15 minutes in an Audi? I just, something's going on. Something definitely deeper is going on in this scenario, in this situation. I hope that Kate is well, but we're gonna watch. We're gonna keep watching what happens. But Harry and Meghan seem to be thriving. That's all I have to say.